Welcome to the Bowers Museum's June Virtual Family Festival, a festival celebrating family fun. I'm Genevieve Barrios Southgate, and I will be your MC for today. Join us for fun performances and projects that the whole family can enjoy. The whole program can be seen in this video stream. Check out the community section of our Bowers at Home webpage to follow along with a program flyer and activity PDFs. Find a direct link to Bowers at Home in the comments section of this stream, on the Facebook event page, and on our homepage at bowers.org. Before we get started, I'd like to thank the Nicholas Endowment, a great friend of the community and the Bowers Museum, for making this virtual family festival possible. Now grab some popcorn, gather the family, and let's get started. We're kicking things off with a clogging performance. It might not be what you think. Clogging is mostly developed from Irish step dancing. It also has had some influences from Scottish, African, and Cherokee Indian dance. The tap dance evolved from clogging. Today we are fortunate to have the Bond family and All Stars Cloggers perform for us. The Bond family members are premier cloggers, having performed and taken top honors in many clogging competitions. The group has also performed on many TV shows, including a win on The Gong Show. They also perform on a regular basis at Disneyland and Knott's Berry Farm. Enjoy their exciting performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are so excited today to be part of this Bowers Museum virtual celebration. Give it up for the Bond family and California All-Star Cloggers. Woo! Oh yeah. And the crowd goes wild. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I know you're all clapping and having a good time at home. Once again, we're excited to be here. My name is Brian Bond. I'm the director of the Bond Family California All-Star Cloggers. And we are about to do something we have never done before. Felicity, say hi. Tony, say hi. They're going to do their brand new duet, ladies and gentlemen. Never before. And this is a mother-daughter team, living proof. Families can dance together without killing each other. Here they are. It's Uptown Funk.
Living it up in the city. Got Chuck's on with Saint Laurent. Got a kiss for that, so pretty. Girl, I said,
and gentlemen, Felicity and Tanya. Ladies, put your hands up like this. Take another bow so everybody at home clap their hands for you. Nice. Let me grab that. I'm just going to keep it over here, okay? All right, Tanya and Felicity, great job. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, my name is Brian Bond. We're the Bond family in California All-Star Cloggers. We've been in Orange County for over 25 years, appearing on shows like America's Got Talent, The Gong Show, and most recently, this young lady and I appeared on Tango Talento, Mucho Talento on Estrella TV. Right now, we're going to do a little traditional clogging, right? Soul. One of their favorite dances, one of my favorite dances. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Soul. This better be good. Put your hands together at home. Tap your feet. Emma, take a bow. Elaine, and last but not least, what's her name? Elizabeth. You guys are awesome. Nice. So we're going to let you catch your breath. And ladies and gentlemen at home, we're going to do a little what we call a cappella dancing. A cappella is where we do it without any musical instruments playing with us. Just like when you sing a cappella, oh, I'm not a great singer, it's without any music. It's dancing a cappella is dancing without any music. Felicity's going to make it all with her feet and hands. She's been dancing with me since she was 4 years old. She still acts like she's 4, but she's almost 21. Give it up for my friend Felicity. Woo. Faster. Come on, you can do it. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Felicity. That was awesome. Elbow bump. Nice job, kiddo. All right, Elizabeth, get out here. I told you guys that this is Elizabeth. She's from Anaheim. Elizabeth, how old are you? I'm 14. 14 years old. She's been dancing with me for almost how many years? 10? 10 years, you guys. And she just recently appeared on Tango Talento, Mucho Talento on Estrella TV. If you look up Powerhouse on Tango Talento, you can find that on the internet. But she also just got selected to be one of the American All-Star Clogging Hall of Fame team, right? So she's going to be traveling probably to London next year with that. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for one of my students, Elizabeth Crawford. Her legs almost look weird. Put the other hand up and take a bow. They all want to clap to you. All right, we're going to bring them all back out. We're going to do a little a cappella team. Let's see what you got. Felicity, I'm going to have you start them off, okay? A little Pop Goes the Weasel. Hey, wait a minute, that looks too slow to me. Come on, you guys, you can do it faster than that. Let's hear it. 5, 6, ready now. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Woo. That's all. Wow. Nice job. And you know what else, ladies and gentlemen? I'm not even tired yet. Wow. Neither are you? You guys aren't tired. You're like machines. You know what? If you guys are interested in learning about clogging classes, we are right here in Orange County, based in Anaheim, and we have classes for all ages and all levels, and we are an inclusive dance group. We have classes for dancers with special needs. So you can find us on Facebook if you look up Bond Family and California All-Star Cloggers, or on YouTube if you look up Bry Clogger. You can email me, I'll tell you about our classes. We actually have virtual classes online right now. We're meeting virtually, doing live stream classes, supplemented with video lessons. We're gonna do a dance that changed my life, you guys. This is by the Pointer Sisters. When I was a kid, this is one of the first dances I ever learned, and it just brings me a lot of joy. So here we are, this is Jump. Hang on. I'm gonna put it close to the Bluetooth signal point. All right, everybody. All part of the show. Let's take it. All right. Triple song to the left. Woo. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I had to run over and get the music there. Let's hear for these guys one more time. And that dance. I love that dance by the Pointer Sisters. Well, I have some bad news. And I have some good news, ladies and gentlemen at home. When I give you the bad news, I want everybody to go, oh. The bad news is we only have one more dance for today's virtual performance. The good news is we still have one more, yes! And ladies and gentlemen, this is the dance that we just did on Tengo Talento Mucho Talento. Again, if you want to find out about classes, find us on Facebook. Let's hear for the Bowers Museum for giving us this opportunity to perform virtually. We don't get a lot of those these days anymore, right? So let's have a little fun. This is Elvira. I got this.
Eyes that look like heaven. Eyes that look like heaven. That girl can't show nothing but my little light shine.
All right. Tong's daughter from Anaheim, Elizabeth Crawford from Anaheim, Felicity Tanya's other daughter from Anaheim, my good friend Laura right here from Orange, right? And Claire also from Anaheim. Let's give them all a big round of applause. My name is Brian Bond. Thanks for letting us be part of your virtual celebration, Bowers Museum. Have a great day.
Our next performance has an interesting backstory. When my children were little, their father and I liked to take them on excursions to Los Angeles. A fun day always ended up in Chinatown for dinner and a trip to see the Candyman. The Candyman was a young Japanese candy sculptor and street performer. Our children would delight at the beautiful and fun animals he would create from sugar taffy. 35 years later, when putting together talent for the Bowers Cherry Blossom Festival, I wondered if he was still creating his magic. I was lucky enough to find him through his website. In the ensuing years, the Candyman had become world famous, entertaining the children as celebrities, Arabian princes, and even a United States president. As he wasn't busy performing in a foreign country, when I contacted him, he was gracious enough to come and perform at the Bowers and has every year since. You'll love watching him create unicorns, pandas, and birds. Enjoy Sean the Candyman. Franklin Haynes has performed with marionettes for over 30 years. Marionettes are his passion, and he is so good at his craft. His marionette friends are funny, and their wardrobe is so beautiful, having been designed and crafted by a former Disney designer. Not every marionette can say that. Franklin and his friends have performed at the Bowers many times, and they are always a hit. This is entertainment for the entire family, so relax and be prepared to laugh. Enjoy the show.
Hello out there, I'm TC with Franklin Haynes Marionettes, and you guys are going to see a really cool puppet show. It's called Puppets on Parade. I'm going to start the music right now and be on with the show. Okay, everybody, it is now puppet show time! Put your hands together out there and get excited. If you're not excited, you will be when the puppets come out. They're going to come out and do singing and dancing. Oh, did I tell you my name is TC? I sure did. I'm TC with Franklin Haynes Marionettes, and today you're going to see a marionette puppet show. Marionettes are puppets on strings. Now, after the show, I'm going to go over other types of puppets, and we can learn about some different kinds of puppets besides the marionettes. The marionettes, I think, well, those are my favorite. They come out and they do singing and dancing. There's going to be several puppets coming out, maybe 9, 10 puppets. Don't remember, but there's a lot of puppets coming. Now, normally I will tell everybody to sit crisscross applesauce, but you guys are out there, so you guys can sit on the couch or sit where you like and enjoy the show, because it's going to be a good show. We do have some audience out here, and they're going to enjoy the show right now. See, they got their hands up, and here comes our first puppet. First puppet is a duck. Her name is Carmen Miranda. A little bit more music's going to be playing, and then she comes out and does her singing and dancing. Are you guys ready to see the show? I hear some cheering. Yes, I do. Whoa, it's getting louder and louder. Great, that means you're ready to see the show, and here we go.
Hey, Carmen, come on, you're up. Come on, Carmen, come on.
Hola, es el Pato Loco. I'm blowing bananas, and I feel like my poor little mind is being devoured by piranhas.
and Miranda. All right, Carmen. Hey, you want to see her eyebrows? You see her eyebrows going right there? See that? Her eyebrows go up and down. These are marionette puppets. Like I said, after the show, we are going to be showing you different kinds of puppets. And she knows how to blink with one eye or with two eyes. And of course, she knows how to sing and talk. Right, Carmen? Right. Everybody say bye-bye to Carmen. Up next is Reggie on his skateboard. Come on, Carmen. Jump. Whoop. All right, Reggie, watch where you're going, Reg.
Watch where you going. Reggie, watch where you going. Reggie.
Hey, Reg! Whoa!
Reggie loves dancing. Go, Reg. Okay, that's good, that's good. Okay, you can stop now. Hey, Reggie, you could stop. Reg! Sometimes he doesn't like to stop. Reggie! Hey, Reg, come on, stop dancing. Reg! Wow, you're really happy today, huh? All right. Hey, Reggie, we want to show everyone how we ride really safe on our skateboard. Show them your elbow pads. Where's your elbow pads at? Elbow pads. All right. Hey, Reg, you want to show them your knee pads, too? Where's your knee pads at?
They're down there, Reggie. They're down there. One here and one there. All right.
Okay, Reg, are you ready? You want to go on the ramp? Just be careful. Don't go too high, okay? Here we go.
Woo. Okay, that's good. That's good. Turn up, Reg. Hey, Reg. Hey, Reg. Reggie! You said you weren't going to go on! Reggie! Get back down where you come! Watch where you're going! A big round of applause for Reggie!
Was Reggie cool or was he cool? He's one of my favorite puppets because he knows how to go on a skateboard, and I like skateboards too. But what did Reggie forget to wear today? That's right, his helmet. If you're on roller skates, if you're on a bicycle, if you're on a motorcycle especially, always put that helmet on just in case you fall. Because if you fall, that way, well, your head's protected. This is the magic scarf.
That's magic stuff. Hang on to your camera. Hang on to the camera. Do, 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 do. Woo. Hey, where you going? Hey, what are you doing? Make me dizzy what you doing. Watch out!
We have a girl scarf.
Okay, let's all dance together now. Here we go. Woo. Hey, okay, all right. They're both doing it now here. They like spinning. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
Here comes a big kiss. We have a baby scarf.
Okay, guys, come on, let's all dance together now. Here we go. Here we go. Whoa, hey, where you going? Hey, come on. All right, let's all dance together now. Here we go. Okay, hey, where you guys going? Where you going? Hey, get up her head.
He's really friendly.
All right, come on. Hey, stop fooling.
Everybody say bye-bye to the magic scarf. Go back in there. Go back in there. Hey, where you going now? Come on, go back in there. Go back in there. Where's
Everybody say hello to Roger Rabbit. Hey, Roger, you want to show him how you can juggle? All right, go ahead now. You do it. He's a real good juggler, too.
Okay, go ahead now. Throw it up in the air there. Come on, throw it up. Catch it.
No, not on your nose. No, with your hands, with your hands.
All right, hang on. Here he goes. You're going to throw it up there and catch it.
No, not on your foot, Raj. Come on now, catch it with your hands. You know.
Come on, you can do it. Just throw it up there and...
Not on your other foot. No, not that. No, that's not how you do it. Roger, come on now. You showed me before. You could do it.
Come on, go ahead. Throw it up in the air and catch it. No! Would you stop fooling around like...
Roger. Hey,
Are you going to juggle or not?
all right. Okay, he's gonna do it now.
There he goes. Okay, all right, now the other ball. Throw the other...
Hey, Raj, you gotta throw the other ball too, okay?
All right, go ahead. Good. All right, now the other one.
The other one.
The other one.
Roger! You're only throwing one ball. You have to throw them both and catch them. That's juggling, you know that. All right, he's just messing around. Here he goes.
Okay. There he goes. He's a juggling. He knows how to juggle those balls. There you go. Good job, Kid Roger. A big round of applause for Roger Rabbit.
Take a bow, Roger. Take a bow. No, not like that, Raj. No.
What's that?
Okay, he wants to come say hi.
All right, come on.
Watch where you're jumping. Watch where you're jumping.
Watch out for the camera.
Watch out, watch where you're going. Okay, come on.
Come on, let's go back. Come on. Let's go back. Hey, would you stop doing that?
He likes shaking his tail.
Everybody say bye-bye, Roger. Come on, Roger. Stop shaking your tail. That's not how we bow. Come on.
Hope y'all enjoying the show. The next puppet up, well, he rides a pony. You guys having a good time back there? Yes, they are. All right, our pony is Billy Bob, and hang on, here he comes.
Hey, Billy, you ready back there? You got your pony? Yes, he does. He's got it. Come on, Billy Bob. There you go. Hop on your pony now. All right. Okay, Billy, let's ride. Come on. Come on.
His pony does that sometimes. Hey, Billy Bob, you want to go out and say hi to everybody? You do? All right. Well, is it all right if the kids if the kids can they pet your pony today? He said you can pet his pony, but you have to be real gentle with him. You don't want to be rough with the pony because, well, then it breaks. So everybody be real gentle with his pony, okay?
All right. Okay, Billy Bob, let's go.
Let's go and say hi, okay?
Come on. Billy, where you going? Billy, where you going? Yep, okay. All right, but the kids are out there. Billy, where are you going? All right, okay, here we go. You, Billy.
Pony?
Hey, pony does that. Okay, come on, Billy. Everybody say bye-bye to Mr. Billy Bob. Okay, come on, Billy, let's ride. All right, get on. There you go.
The next puppet, this guy's really cool too. Well, he comes from outer space. His name is Spasmataz. Now, I don't want anybody to be afraid of this puppet, because he is different looking, but just because somebody looks different doesn't mean they're bad, right? He's just a different looking puppet, and he's really friendly, just like all the puppets we have. Spasmataz, here he comes.
Yeah, I told you he's different.
So,
Yeah, he's got a long neck. He just wants to see everybody way back there. Watch it! He knows how to fly, too! Woo! Stop, 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 stop! Woo! That's how he says hello. Whoa, there he goes again! Woo! Okay, all right, slow down, Spaz. Hey, you're going too fast now. Whoa, slow it down, slow it down. Slow it down, whoa! Woo, you okay? He's okay. Okay, here's his favorite dance move. Shake, 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 shake. Woo! Woo! Woo!
Well, Spazmataz was shaking so hard, he lost all his bones. Bones just fell off back there. But don't worry, he's an alien. He goes right back together again. The next puppet up. Well, I hope you guys like clowns. His name is Bobo, and he's going to show you how his swing works. It's called a trapeze.
Come on, Bobo, you're up. Ready?
Everybody say hi to Bobo. Hey, Bobo, up here. You want to show him how your swing works? All right, be careful now. Don't go too high, okay? All right, here we go. You grab the bar, I'll help you.
There you go. Big jump. There you go. And there he goes. You guys like that? I hope so. That's all he knows. Okay, Bobo. All right, you come down now, Bobo. Hey. Bobo, you come down. Hey. Bobo, you can come down. Where are you going? Bobo, come on now. You're going too high. I need you to come down. What are you doing? Hang on, I gotta get him down. Hang on. Hey, Bobo, I need you to come down, okay? What do you mean, no? I need you to come down right now, please. Hey, you stop saying no. Say it again. I'm gonna count to 3. 1, 2, 3. You come down right now or you're in big trouble. No, not like that. Bobo, what are you doing? Oh, he's got strong toes. All right, Bobo, I need you to stop staring. All right, hang on, because I'm going to help you up, okay? No, stop staring. He makes me nervous when he stares. Okay, grab the bar and stop staring. Grab the bar. There you go. Dismount. There you go. Now I need you to come down. Okay, come down. No, don't sit down. Hang on to the bar. Hang on to the bar. Hang on to the bar! That's Bobo! Oh, he likes a big round of applause. Okay. All right. Hey, Bobo, you're going to have to put a helmet on too, you know. Yep, if you do those tricks, you need a helmet. All right, come on. Let's go.
the next puppet up, well, he's made out of wood, and if he tells a lie, his nose grows. You guessed it. His name's Pinocchio. Now, he's a little bit shy, but I'll get him to come out. Hang on. Let me see what he's up to. Hang on. Hey, Pinocchio. Pinocchio. Hey, stop hanging around. Come on, you're up. Come on. It's okay. It's all right, Pinocchio. Come on. Come on, it's okay. It's okay, Pinocchio. Come on. He's just a little bit shy. Come on, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Come on. It's okay. Yeah, see, he's coming. Okay. All right, Pinocchio. He's a little nervous, too. Hey, Pinocchio. Pinocchio, you can stop shaking now. Let's do the special dance we learned, and then maybe you won't be so nervous, okay?
All right, here we go. And a 1, 2, 3. Left foot, 1, 2, 3. Right, 1, 2, 3.
And left foot, 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. Pinocchio, it's not how it goes. You want to try it again?
All right, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Right foot first. Now, here we go. And a 1, 2, 3. Left, 1, 2, 3. And a
Right foot, 1, 2. Pinocchio! Hey, wait a minute. Pinocchio, you're doing that on purpose, huh? You are, aren't you? Promise not to do that anymore. You promise? Okay, he's not gonna do it anymore. Here we go.
And a 1, 2, 3.
Left foot, 1, 2.
Pinocchio, you did it again! You know what happens when you tell a lie, Pinocchio?
You don't. Well, I do.
That's what happens when you tell a lie, Pinocchio. Look what happened to his nose.
Pinocchio, no more lying, okay? No more lying. No, don't worry. Don't worry, it's gonna get better. Don't worry. Don't worry. See, it's better already. Everybody say bye-bye to Pinocchio. Okay, come on. I told you not to lie. You know what happens when you lie. Come on. Okay, we have about 15 more puppets to go. No, actually, we have one more left, guys. I'm sorry, it's one more. But we are going to learn about other puppets right after MC Hamster sings his song about not playing with matches.
Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. My music hit so hard, makes me say, oh my Lord, thank you for blessing me. What am I to run and do like this is good? When you know you're down, I see the whole way from the Oak Town, and I'm known as such, and this is good. You can't touch it. I told you, homeboy, you can't touch this. Yeah, that's how we living, and you know you can't touch this. Look in my eyes, man, you can't touch this. Yo, let me bust that funky lyrics. Fresh new kicks and bands, you got it like that. Now you know you want to dance, so move out of your seat and get a fire girl and catch this beat while it's rolling. Hold on, pull a little bit and let them know what's going on like that. Like that. Pull a little bit, just fall on back, let them know that you're too much. And this is a big stuff they can't touch. Break it down. Stop. Hammer time. Go with the flow. It is said if you can't do this, then you probably aren't dead. So wave your hands in the air. Bust a few moves, bust a few through your head. Set for a win. Now dance to this, and you're gonna get better. Now move, slide, jump up. Just for a minute, let's all do the bump. Yeah. You can't touch this. Look, man, you can't touch this. You better get hype, boy, because you know you can't touch this. Ring the bell, school's back in. Break it down.
That's Mr. MC Hamster. All right, MC. Hey, MC, Is that a match you have in your hand? No. Well, then what is it? Oh, it's a match microphone. Okay, all right, come on, let's go put it away. He's not supposed to use that microphone. Come on, MC, I told you not to use that one. Why? Because it looks like a match, that's why. I know it's not a match, but just don't use that one. He thinks he can't touch this. That means he don't touch matches. That's why he thought he'd paint the microphone to look like a match. So that's why he's singing he can't touch this. But that wasn't a match he had. There should be no playing with matches. Wait a minute. MC, what did you do? You went and you put the match microphone in the puppet potty. Now, is that a good place to put matches or microphones? No, it's gonna flood the toilet. A good place is leave the matches where they are, or you can give them to your mom or your dad or your teacher, but no playing with them, because if you do play with matches, you can get hurt, and so can your friends. So you don't want to hurt yourself or your friends, so no playing with matches, guys. Hey, did you guys enjoy the show today? Yes? Yeah, whoa, that's loud. Whoa, I guess you guys really did enjoy the show. All right. Well, right now, I'm going to be demonstrating different types of puppets besides the ones you just saw. Now, the ones you just saw are called the marionettes. That's kind of a long word. I don't know, just remember Mary, name Mary, O, and then nets, like fish nets. So, Mary, O, nets. Maybe that's a good way to remember, I don't know. Another good way is just call them string puppets, because they hang from long strings, so you can call them string puppets too. Now, those are the ones you just saw. Right now, I'm going to get you more puppets and demonstrate different types of puppets, so we'll be learning about different puppets today in the next 10 minutes or so here. So here we go with more puppets. Hang on. Okay, there it is right there. Okay, let me fade the music down and we will talk about more puppets. Hang on. Okay. Oh, let's put the microphone. There we go. Okay, we still have a mic? We do. Okay. Now the puppets that you just saw are called... You forgot already? I know, it's a big word. Remember, marionettes. In case you forgot, just right up here, you see it's marionettes. Those are the ones you just saw. They're puppets on strings. Now, this is another kind of puppet. Check this one out. Or check these ones out, because it's more than one puppet we have here. Let's see what we have. Let me put the thing in, get the hand in, you gotta get your hand in there. There you go. There it is, right there. Now, see, these are, well, you can guess what kind of puppets they are. We use our hand, but specifically our fingers for this kind of puppet. Now, this is called a, who knows? In the back. Yes, that's right. Finger puppet. And, of course, we use our fingers to manipulate the puppet. And here, this is just like 5. It's bought from the store, and there's 5 puppets on here. You can buy these individually, so you just have like one puppet that's on here. Or you can actually make these puppets at home. And it's really cool. What you do is you get a glove. Make sure your mom and dad say it's okay to get the glove. And because you have to cut the glove up, and so you have, it won't be a glove anymore. So make sure it's a glove you can use. And you can get markers, like see this one here, the zebra. You can, stripes, there's stripes on that right there. And they use wood for the head, and they paint it on the head. You don't have to use wood. You could just paint or get marker and mark right on the glove and make yourself a zebra puppet. This one here in the middle, I don't know what noise he makes, but he's called a giraffe. And this one, tiger puppet. And this one's a little monkey right here. And these are all finger puppets. And this guy right here, see him? No, you gotta stand up. See this guy right here? He's called it, no. Stand up. Come on now. Put your head up so they can see it. Everybody see this? Get up right there. Would you put your head right there, stay. Can everybody see this one here? What are you doing? Can you guys see him right here? I can't get my thumb all the way in, so he keeps flopping over. He's got actually antlers here. He's a little reindeer right there. But if you got to get your finger all the way in there, otherwise his head will flop over. Would you put your head right? Never mind. These are finger puppets, and the puppets behind the curtain are called marionettes. Let's get another kind of puppet. Hang on.
We have, what do we have? Where'd he go? Oh, here he is right here. All right. I'm going to put him on here. Here he is right here, see?
Hi, how are you? His name is Gustavo. That's right. My name is Gustavo. He's called a... Can you see what this is? Can you see? Uh-oh!
Sorry about that, Gustavo.
Put your hair back on. You gotta glue the hair on. You forgot to glue my hair. I forgot to glue your hair.
We got to glue your hair on there.
Because on a sock puppet, see, he's a sock puppet. Just keep your head straight, okay? Okay. No, don't do that. No, don't do that. Just keep your head straight. All right. Don't move. I'm going to tell him how to make a sock puppet, okay? Okay. Would you stop doing that? Come on now. Get your hair on right there. Remember, when you get the hair, this is just a sock. You glue the hair on. And then, see these eyes? They're costume jewelry. And you can glue on eyes, and you can glue on his nose. And then, see? We painted his mouth. See? Hey, don't do that. You can make him do all kinds of funny things on. He's called a sock puppet. And his name is Gustavo. Say hi, Gustavo. Okay, Gustavo, you have to go bye-bye now, okay? Say bye-bye. 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 He's called a sock puppet, and we can make him out of an old sock. Make sure your mom and dad say it's okay to use the sock, too. And you can also buy these at the store. Okay? All right, Gustavo? Okay. Oh, Gustavo, sorry about that.
All right. Remember to glue on his hair, and then it'll stay on. Just like his eyes and his nose. Okay, Gustavo, we're putting you back in here now. Okay, so let's go over the puppets.
Let's go over the puppets that we learned about. We learned about the string puppets, which are called, right there, the marionettes. Then we learned about puppets you can use your fingers to move with, and those are called finger puppets. And then we talked about the sock puppet. And that was Gustavo. We just called him Gustavo. Okay, now wait a minute. We have another kind of puppet. Here he comes. I think you know his name. You guys know his name? Everybody knows this guy. Hi! It's Elmo. Now, he's bought from the store. See? And what we do with Elmo is we use our hand. He's called a hand puppet. You see, you put your hand right inside, and you can move his mouth. Hi! Hi! Hi, guys. Hey, guys, back there. Hi. How are you? Good? Yeah? How are you? How are you? How are you? He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. You can play. These are fun because you, with your brother or sister or your friend, you guys can have a puppet show. You can get an old box and cut out the box so it's like a TV set. And then you get behind the box, put the box on the table, get behind the table, get like a curtain, you know, to cover the table, put the box on the table, and then when he comes up, you can have a puppet show, and it's just fun. You can write the show and have different characters and buy different puppets and have your own puppet show. Yeah, well, I like being a puppet. Yeah. You do? I do. Why? Because it's fun! They really are. Just use your imagination, and they're a lot of fun. Let's go over the puppets so far. We have the puppets on strings. They're called the marionettes. And then we also learned about finger puppets. And then Gustavo was a sock puppet. And Elmo, he's a hand puppet. You could also make hand puppets out of a paper bag. You get a paper bag and draw a little face on the bag. When you put your hand in the bag and you move the bag around, that's also is a type of hand puppet you can make and have fun with. Or you can go buy the puppets or make them out of material. Then you got to learn to sew and stuff, but you can do that too. And you can make your own puppets or buy them at the store. I have one more puppet to show you guys. Hang on.
And he's right over here. Let me see here now. We're going to need, we have the light to show you this one. Okay, now in order to do this, I'm going to need this is a screen. It's actually a trash can. It's a trash can. No, it's not a trash can, a trash bag. Goes in the trash can. But this bag is going to act like a screen in order to show you another kind of puppet. Now, what we're going to do here is just take this here, just so it holds it right. Hey, what's going on? How about if we put it on here? Yeah, just so it stays there. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to need this to go lower. Right. That's good right there. We're going to need the puppet here, and we're going to need this light. Now, hopefully you guys can see this. I'm going to shine the light through the trash bag here. Okay. Now, they have stages with, not trash bags, but screens. This is just acting like a screen to show you the kind of puppet that that I have here. And I don't know if you guys can see. Can you see? Wait, let me see if I can get this bird, because the screens are supposed to stay taut. So hang on, get that with my foot. And here it is. Can you see him? I am a shadow puppet. Can you see the shadow puppet? Can you see his shadow going across the screen? See right there? I am a shadow puppet. Okay, we know you're a shadow puppet, because with the shadow puppet, it's produced by light and shadow. I am a shadow puppet. Okay, we know that. I am a shadow puppet. Okay. Now also, look it. Can you see my hand? See, it's just shadow. You know what? You can make shadow puppets in your room. Turn off all the lights except for one lamp. If you go behind the lamp and look on the wall, you'll see the shadow of your hand on the wall. This is a T-Rex. All the kids like T-Rex. T-Rex and the other one, the Brontosaurus. And those are shadow puppets. All right, let's shine this light away from you guys right here. All right. I am a shadow puppet. Okay, they know you're a shadow puppet. Okay. All right. Let's go back in here. All right. I'm gonna put him back in his little. There he is. I am a shadow. I know. You're a shadow puppet. Okay. Go back in here. All right.
So let's go over all the puppets that we learned about today. I know you guys know them all. The first puppet that you saw today was called that's right, marionette. Those are the string puppets hanging from long strings. And then you saw another kind of puppet. You saw the finger puppets that are used by making, you can actually make the finger puppets with a glove, or you can buy finger puppets at the store. Let's see, what kind of store? I guess it'd be like a Michael's or a craft shop. You have to look around and Google that one, but you can actually buy the finger puppets. You could buy them or you can make them. So we have marionettes, finger puppets. Remember, this is an easy one because everybody has socks. So you could make sock puppets like Gustavo. We saw Gustavo was a sock puppet. Remember to glue on his hair because his hair just falls off every time he turns around. So we have the marionettes, the finger puppets, the sock puppet. The hand puppet was Elmo. He was fun. And then, of course, I'm a shadow puppet. We saw the shadow puppet. And those are all the puppets I'm going to share with you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed the show and learned some little bit about puppets. I'm TC with Franklin Hayes Marionettes, and I hope to see you guys again, maybe live at the next puppet show. Bye-bye, everybody.
All right.
Now it is your turn to put on a marionette performance. We're kicking off our art projects with a Make Your Own Marionette project. If you have downloaded our activity PDFs ahead of time, reference them as you follow along with our art instruction videos. If you haven't had a chance to view the PDFs yet or prepare the projects, follow along and see if you might be interested in tackling this project with family. Did you know that marionettes are the French word for Little Mary? They have long histories of delighting families in Italy, France, and Britain. These puppets are controlled by strings from above and can be made to move in a variety of ways. In America, 18th century puppeteers traveled from town to town, performing in theaters and streets. Puppetry has moved from the stage to the screen, with the Muppets introduced in the 1950s. Now you can make your very own puppet and put on a show. Make sure to share your creations with us on social media, and don't forget to use #BowersAtHome and #BowersFestival.
For this project, we will be learning to make paper marionettes using Franklin Hayes Pinocchio printout. What we need for this project will be a hole puncher, yarn, scissors, markers of various colors, and your Pinocchio marionette Franklin Hayes printout. So like I said, you should print out the Pinocchio template. I would also recommend using cardstock, but if you don't have cardstock, that's perfectly fine. Then with your markers, you're just gonna go ahead and start coloring in your little Pinocchio any way you desire. Once you are done coloring him in, you can cut out each section like this. Once you have cut out all the parts for your Pinocchio, you should see that each section has a small little dot that indicates the areas where you will hole punch. So taking our hole puncher, we are going to go ahead and make the holes on these indicated areas. After you're done, make sure you place them where they belong, like so. Now you're going to go ahead and take your yarn, and I would cut 2 inches, about 2 inches. This is the best way I would recommend to cut it, so you can make 4 even strips for your 4 limbs. Okay, and then, okay, once you have overlapped them, you can cut here and then these. So that should give you 4 even pieces of yarn. You're just gonna go ahead and put it through one of these and then the arm and tie it just to connect the arms and the legs to the body. And then you will repeat this for the remaining sections. So once you have attached all the limbs, we will take our hole puncher and make a hole on his head, because we will tie a longer string so we can be able to use him as a marionette. Then taking another strip, make sure you cut this one about 6 inches long. You can guess or actually measure it, but it doesn't really matter, okay? Then you will do the same thing, put the string through, and then just tie it to the head of your Pinocchio. And this is what your finished marionette should look like. And you can practice and play with your family and friends.
Next, we are going to make art of something everyone has, fingerprints. Our fingerprints are special. No people have identical matches, not even twins. Because of this uniqueness, fingerprints have been used to identify people and even catch criminals. But now you can use your fingerprints to make unique figures or scenes. We have some ideas for you to copy, but we would like to see what different fingerprint art you come up with. Have fun.
For this project, we will be learning to make thumbprint doodles. The materials you will need will be a paper plate, tempera paint of various colors, markers, a paper towel, and a white sheet of paper. So as I have here, you can go ahead and pour paint onto your plate, and if your paint is a little bit too thick, you can always add water to make it a little bit more watered down. So the next thing we're gonna do is you're gonna take your thumb and you're gonna get messy. You're gonna press it into the paint. Okay, see? And then you will place it on your paper and roll it from side to side. Okay, so with the remaining paint and your rest of your fingers, you can continue to make fingerprints on the paper, but make sure to leave some areas because we will also be drawing with our markers later on. Okay, so just letting you know, you will get messy. Be aware. You can always mix colors too. So I think this is all right. If you want to add a few more, that's perfectly fine, but I would say leave some areas so you can draw with markers. So I would recommend cleaning your hands before you touch your paper again, and we're gonna let it dry, wash our hands, and then come back to it and draw with markers once it's dry. So once it's dry, you can go ahead and draw in any little details with your markers. So you can draw hats, instruments, silly faces, butterflies, puppies, flowers, hearts, anything you desire. I'm just gonna go ahead and do some flowers, okay? So it's up to you to draw whatever you feel like doing. You can also draw on top of your fingerprints. So let me make a little hat. And this is your finished product.
We can't forget our food activity. Food sampling at our festivals can be an introduction to new cultures through new flavors. For our fun food treat, we are featuring a recipe for an American original, taffy apples, or as you might know them as candy apples. Newark, New Jersey candy maker William W. Kolb is said to have invented the red candy apple in 1908. Mr. Kolb wanted to make use of red cinnamon drops that he sold in his shop, so he experimented melting the red candies and dipping apples in the concoction. He placed a few apples in his candy shop window and they sold out immediately. Red candied apples very quickly became a traditional treat at the Jersey Shore, circuses, and at Halloween time. Here's a recipe and some photos to help you make red candied apples. Thanks so much for watching along today. Keep following us on social media as we have more great virtual programming in store for you. I hope you'll join us next month for another virtual family festival, thanks to the generous support of the Nicholas Endowment. When you are ready to join us at the museum, please do so. We are now open to the public and our exhibition inside the Walt Disney Archives has been extended into October. If you have suggestions for programming, Please don't hesitate to message us, comment on this video, or send us an email. Thanks again, and please stay happy and healthy, and remember to have fun.